The United States military establishment recently faced a quiet but startling realization. In simulated combat and strategic analyses, a small Swedish fighter jet consistently challenged long-held doctrines. This jet, the Saab JAS-39 Gripen, is not the largest, not the fastest, and not the stealthiest aircraft in the sky. Yet its performance suggests the future may not belong solely to the most expensive platforms. The Gripen represents a different philosophy: efficiency, adaptability, and intelligent design, proving that in modern warfare, being smart can be more decisive than being big. Western doctrine has prized technological overmatch through platforms like the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II as the key to victory. This approach prioritizes stealth, sensor fusion, and overwhelming performance specifications. The Gripen presents a counter-argument: credible air defense without crippling the budget. It has forced a re-evaluation of what it means to be a capable Air Force today, a wake-up call echoing through the halls of the Pentagon and allied ministries. The Gripen's rise is the result of decades of deliberate Swedish design choices, honed by a nation with neutrality, self-reliance, and the need to defend an extensive coastline against numerically superior adversaries. That meant ease of maintenance, operations from austere roadways, and affordability in sufficient numbers. Those requirements created a fighter tailored to modern budgets and security challenges. This film explores why the Gripen matters: its cost, sensors, armaments, and flexibility against U.S. counterparts, signaling a paradigm shift air forces cannot ignore. The Saab JAS-39 Gripen is a light, single-engine multi-role fighter from Saab AB. JAS stands for Jagd, Attack, Spaning, Fighter, Attack, Reconnaissance. First flown December 9, 1988, replacing the Draken and Viggen. Conceived during the Cold War for credible national defense, it was built for high sortie rates from dispersed road bases. Turnarounds are rapid, under 10 minutes for an air-to-air mission. A single technician and 5 conscripts can service the jet quickly. Delta Wing and Canards yield agility and short field performance. Smaller and lighter than F-15 or Typhoon, with a lower radar and IR signature. Its Volvo RM12, a derivative of GE's F404, is reliable and efficient, cutting costs. At heart, the Gripen is software-defined. An adaptable architecture enables inexpensive capability upgrades via software. Upgrades avoid costly hardware overhauls. Even older airframes stay cutting-edge with new weapons, sensors, and data links. In modern aviation, cost is a weapon system in itself. A jet is useless if you cannot buy, fly, and maintain it in numbers. Gripen E's unit cost is around $85 million. Competing Western jets often cost far more. Cost per flight hour is critical. Gripen's CPFH is reported as low as $4,700. The F-35 sits well over $30,000 per hour. An older F-16 can be around $20,000 per hour. With Gripens, the same budget buys far more flight hours and training. Efficiency: a single engine, fuel thrift, off-the-shelf parts, smaller crews, minimal gear. Lower costs shrink the logistical footprint. Nations like the Czech Republic, Hungary, and Thailand gained modern multi-role capability. Gripen delivers effective, affordable, sovereign air defense. Modern air combat is a battle of information. See, understand, act first. Without all-aspect stealth, the Gripen leans on integrated sensors and data links. Its Raven ES-05 AESA tracks multiple targets and resists jamming. Skyward GIRST detects aircraft by heat signature passively. One jet scans while another remains silent, receiving targeting data via link. NATO, Link 16, and Saab's own link turn Gripens into a smart, survivable formation. Section 5. Teeth of the Viper. Weapons and tactical flexibility. A jet is only as effective as the weapons it can carry. Short-range Iris-T brings extreme agility and high off-bore sight shots. For beyond visual range, Meteor's ramjet grants a vast no-escape zone. It chases agile targets at very long range, major pilot advantage. Precision air-to-ground with laser and GPS-guided munitions. Standoff missiles like RBS-15 and Taurus strike from hundreds of kilometers away. Attacking outside SAM envelopes boosts survivability. One airframe flips roles: cap, deep strike, maritime surveillance. A single cost-effective solution for varied national needs. Theories matter, but performance in operations and exercises matters more. Gripen thrives from the Arctic tundra to the Baltic coast. Dispersed winter ops validate robust, low-maintenance design. In exercises like Red Flag, Gripen has surprised larger rivals. Advanced electronic warfare and data links delivered tactical advantages. Smart tactics and superior awareness, not brute force, won the day. Brazil's 2014 selection over Super Hornet and Rafale underscored value. A comprehensive tech transfer and local build grew industry at home. Operators proved interoperability and mission effectiveness. Thailand's network defense shows a cost-effective national shield. Comparing Gripen to the F-35 and F-22 pits two philosophies. The US emphasizes all aspects: stealth, deep sensor fusion, and extreme kinematics. These are silver bullets for the toughest air defenses. Gripen embodies efficiency and networked adaptability. Instead of invisibility, it jams, deceives, and outmaneuvers. Its strength lies in a coordinated team that shares data. Top-tier US jets are exceptionally expensive to buy and operate. Gripen trades exquisite stealth for affordability, sortie generation, and flexibility. For the US, F-35, F-22 makes sense. For smaller nations, Gripen often does. It yields a larger, more active, more resilient air force. Gripen is not an F-22 killer. It is smart, affordable, effective air power. Gripen's rise reshapes Allied planning and adversary calculus. Allies gain a high-performance, networked, affordable option. A mix of few high-end jets and many Gripens can be more resilient and cost-effective. Many networked fighters with Meteor complicate enemy planning. Dispersed operations harden air power against first strikes. Saab's tech transfer model builds new aerospace centers and a more competitive defense market. Conclusion: Gripen is a wake-up call for Western planners. Not the most powerful or stealthy, and never meant to be. Arguably one of the smartest, it prioritizes affordability, flexibility, and networked capability. Low lifecycle costs and high sortie rates empower small nations. The risk is strategic complacency and over-reliance on a few exquisite assets. A high-low mix handles daily missions while preserving top-end jets. Ignore this, and you get a fleet powerful on paper but brittle in practice. The US should embrace allies fielding capable, affordable platforms like Gripen. Industry must deliver value, sustainability, and partnership, not just raw performance. The future includes manned-unmanned teaming, pilots directing autonomous wingmen. Smart, efficient, networked air power will endure. Small does not mean weak. It means agile and adaptable. And yes, dangerously underestimated. The US just realized how dangerous the Gripen really is, because smart beats big when it counts.